Hey guys, Gavin the Magic back again, and it's time for another episode of the Splinterlands Land Market Watch. This is episode number 54. Today is May 31st, 2026, and we're going to get into all things land, starting with how many plots are for sale. So currently over on Peak Monsters, there are 2,935 plots available for sale, up from 2 weeks ago when we had 2,839. So just under 100 more plots than 2 weeks ago. The cost of unclaimed plots over on the marketplace is $28. There was actually one as low, I think it was 2 days ago, I saw one as low as $20. So someone picked that up. So currently $28 is the cheapest price on the marketplace. And then over on Hive, the cheapest is $33. If you're looking for a land track, which is 100 plots of land on the marketplace, there are 3 available. Once again, the cheapest is just under $8,000, and then a land region of 1,000 plots is currently available still for just under $89,000. Time crystals, if you want to buy those directly in store, they are 100 DEC. That is the best deal. Currently on the non-card market, they're about 4 cents a piece, but with DEC being so far under peg, you're looking at almost 118 DEC per time crystal. So definitely get them directly from the store instead of paying that extra 17 DEC. Totem fragments. So currently in-game common totem fragments are going for 99 cents. Rares are going for $6.50. Epics, $29.98, and legendary totem fragments, $140. Complete totems are down under $10, so common totem, $9.50. Rares down under $40, $38, and epics, $195. Legendary still $899.99. Totem claims. Common totem claims, $14.99. Rares are $67. Epics are $249, and legendaries are $900. Okay, Land Baron, if you wanted to come in right now, just buy the 50 cheapest plots off the market, how much would it cost? So 2 weeks ago, it would have cost $438.16. Currently, it's just a little bit cheaper, $427.59, or $8.55 per plot. Cheapest plots per resource. So your cheapest grain plot currently in game is $21, up from $19 2 weeks ago. Wood plots are as low as $7.90. That's down from $8.89 2 weeks ago. Stone went up from $8 to currently $9, and then ore is at $9.99. All right, land plots. If you want to get the 5 cheapest for each rarity, starting with the common natural plots, 2 weeks ago you were looking at $8 to $9.50. Currently, the cheapest plots in game are $7.90. Those are in regions 110 and in region 22. You can see here they are all for jungles. Then the price jumps up to $8.89 in regions 122 and 27. You can see here mostly forest and jungles. Next, $8.95 in region 65 for a tundra, and then $9 in regions 27 and 65. So those are your cheapest common natural. Rare natural plots, $16.99 to $19.49 2 weeks ago. Currently, the cheapest ones are $15, and those are in regions 22, and that is for jungles. Next price is $16.99 in region 122, forest and swamp. Region 136 has a hills for $17.80. $18 in regions 81 and 136, and then finally $18.75 in Gankland, region 23. All right, your epic natural plots. So 2 weeks ago, $69 was the cheapest. Currently, the cheapest is $57. That's in region 28 for a jungle. Next lowest price is $60 in region 60 for a tundra. Region 123 has 3 plots for $68, 2 badlands and a caldera. Also for $68, Region 135 has a jungle. And then finally for $69.69, there are 4 forests available in Region 122. And then for your legendary natural plots, All of these are under $400, so $330 in regions 44 and 143. Next is $369.69 in region 122, $388 in region 135, and then finally $399.99 in region 122 for a forest. All right, magical plots. So $14.99 to $18.88 was 2 weeks ago. You can see about the same list here. There is a cheaper plot in region 22. There's a life magical plot available for $13. Then you have the plots in region 122 for $14.99. There are 3 earth, 1 fire, and 2 life plots. Next, region 108 has an earth magical plot for $15.99. Then region 96 has 2 dragon magical plots for $18.88. And then finally, region 122 has 3 earth plots, earth magic, for $18.88. All right, your rare magical. So $28.88 was the cheapest 2 weeks ago. Currently, the cheapest one is $28 even in region 22 for life magic. Region 122 has an earth plot and a life magical plot for $28.88. Then the price jumps to $34.99. Region 109 has a death magical plot. Region 122 has a death, a fire, and a water plot available. $35 in region 69 for death magic, fire magic, and life magic. And then once again, $35 in region 81 for death magical plot and a water magical plot. All right, your epics. So I think the only new addition from 2 weeks ago is this $210 plot. So the cheapest are still $150 in region 46 for death magic, region 48 for life, and then the new addition is $210 in region 81 for water, and that is a bog, so that's also a grain producer. $220 in region 20, water magic, and that is also a bog, so once again, grain producer. Then $275 in region 102 for earth magic, and then finally $360 in region 28, once again for earth magic. Then your legendary magical plots, we have a new addition, $800 in region 28, fire magic caldera. And then the other plot, this was the one that was $1,300 2 weeks ago. It's been reduced down to $1,000. That is in region 125. That is dragon magic. So there is a legendary magical plot for $800. Those do not come up very often. All right, common occupied. So $38.88 was the cheapest 2 weeks ago. Currently, there is a $35 plot in region 85. Next, we have that $38.88 in region 100 and region 122. Next, the price goes to $40 in region 12 and region 22. And then finally, the 5th cheapest is $42.68. Region 29, there are 3 plots available, one of them being a plains, which is also a grain producer. All right, rare occupied. So cheapest is still $69.69 in region 95 and 122. Next, the price goes to $75 in region 42 and region 43. For just a fraction of a penny higher, once again $75 in region 100 and region 135. Then the price jumps from 75 all the way to 90. That is the next cheapest, and that is in region 41, once again for a plains grain producer. Okay, your epic occupied. So you can see the price range is the same as 2 weeks ago. So still the $649 plot in region 65, $699 plot in region 29, $999 plot in region 132, and then finally $1,250 in region 26. These are the only epic occupied plots that are available for sale. And then for legendary, we have the same plots as 2 weeks ago, just a couple of the prices have been lowered. So the $1,175 one has been reduced to $999. This one I think was $1,700 down to $1,200 in region 80. And then finally the $2,000 legendary occupied plot in region 121. All right, keeps. So this morning I saw there was a keep listed under $700. It is still there. So in region 44, there's a keep for $650. Region 41 is a keep for $700. Region 122 has a one for $749. And then region 81, they have a lake for $900. And then they have 4 other keeps for $1,000. Those are forest, mountain, plains, and tundra. Castles, no movement once again. There's still that one castle for $9,000 in region 14. Okay, next are all the trade swaps in game. So if you wanted to trade 1 DEC, how much of each resource would you get? So a month ago you would have got about 66 grain per DEC. Now you're getting just under 80 grain per DEC. A month ago, 1 DEC would have got you 3.5 iron. Now you're just under 4 iron. 1 DEC would got you 9.87 stone. Now you're looking at 9.9 stone, so pretty much the same there. And then wood, just under 37.5 wood per DEC. Now you're looking at 36.6 wood per DEC. And then your different land craftable items. So midnight potions are under a penny at 0.8 of a cent. Fortune tickets are 29.5 cents. Auction marks are $1.45.4. Wagon kits are $1.54.9. The scrolls have come down in price as well. You can see common scrolls are under a penny, 0.9 of a cent. Rare scrolls are at 3.2 cents. Epic scrolls are at 17.9. And look at this, legendary scrolls are down to 89 cents. Polymorph potions still at 7 cents, and capacity flux at 17.3. And then Phoenix Ash potions are still 0.3 of a cent. Right, the land card. So the common card pretty much disappeared off the market. There was, I believe, 1 max copy and then 3 other mid-range level cards. Currently, the cheapest card is $4.75. I think this price will go down. Some more players hopefully will list some more cards. I expect to see it back down around that $2.50 range where it has been, but currently the cheapest one is $4.75. The rare still at $7.95, and the epic at $14 or $19.49. No regular foil legendary. For the gold foil cards, the gold foil common is up to 30. The gold foil rare is at 53. The gold foil epic has come down from 115 to 99, and then the gold legendary was $938. It's down currently to $599. And then earlier today, the crafting period ended for the Hunter and the Blacksmith cards. Currently, the Hunter is selling for 11 cents, and the Blacksmith is actually selling for more. It's selling for 14. And then for the different foil versions that you were able to pull in the raffle, so I was lucky for the Hunter. I got 4 gold foils, and I did get a gold arcane. So the Hunter gold foil is $1.29. The gold arcane is $89. Black foil is listed for $179.99, and there are no black foil arcanes listed. Gold foil blacksmith is 94 cents. Gold arcane, $79. Black foil blacksmith is 180, and there is a black arcane. I believe that's out of 10, and that one is listed for $299. And then once again, all the original land cards sold out December 14th. So still waiting for the next update. That will be buildings. So stock up on your resources, grab those time crystals. And also, if you would like to help support the channel, I have a membership over on Buy Me a Coffee / Gathering the Magic. The subscription tiers are $2 a month or $4 a month. That makes you eligible for early releases of the Market Watch. I release them on the day I record them, which is usually Sunday, and then I release it to the public the next day. Also, I do monthly giveaways. This month in mid-May, I gave away 2 legendary archons. So congrats to Our Faded Glory and Blind Mage. They walked away with legendary archons, and then all the other channel members received a rare archon. Next month in June, I'm giving away 2 land plots. They're both iron producers, and they are in region 134. So 2 lucky channel members will be eligible for that giveaway. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you're getting excited for land. I know it was fun crafting the land cards. I can't wait for the next set. Let's see, we had 2 commons this time, so I don't know if the next maybe 2 are going to be rare, 2 epics, something like that, but Those will probably be available probably in the coming months. So stock up on resources for that. I know the new motto for the channel is concentrate on everything. So until next time, guys, stay the course, keep on forging, have fun, and like I said, concentrate on everything. All right, take care.